This is a 2001 MR2 Spyder. I think this was the first year they made these. I picked this up off the guy who he's closing down his shop, and it needs a little bit of work. As you can tell, she's a little bit rough. I started cleaning it. I pressure washed everything, and I don't know how I get myself into this sort of thing. Well, the seats, I ended up pulling the seats out because apparently to get the top out, it's easier if you pull the seats out anyway, everybody says. So I already went ahead and did that. I'll post a before photo of this interior. I think I took the shot from about this angle. So I'll post that photo right here, and you guys can see what this car looked like before I started. I've been chipping away at it for about 2 hours now, and I'm nowhere near. I need to go down to the house and grab the carpet cleaner and get these seats cleaned up, get the floor mats, get the interior, all that stuff done. Again, I apologize for my voice. I lost my voice a few weeks ago, and I cannot get my voice back. But it only has 55,000 miles on it. So if you can imagine, it's been sitting. I think he told me it's been sitting since 2013. So, I mean, it's been outside for like 10 years. I mean, look at this top, man. I mean, it's so tore up. And I don't even know how in the world it got that bad. He said it had a little bit of hail at one point, and I'm assuming maybe the hail went through if it was that brittle, because this stuff is it's pretty awful. But paint's in pretty rough shape from sitting outside its whole life. Kind of sat under a tree, so it's had sap and crap all over it. I haven't cleaned this. I don't know. I mean, some of that stuff will kind of come up, and but realistically, I think it is probably going to need a paint job. But pretty nifty little car. I don't really know. The plan right now, it needs a fuel pump for sure. We've determined that. So I've got to get a fuel pump in it and a couple other things. And I think we might be able to get it running. We actually got it running on starter fluid to be able to pull it up onto the trailer, which made me really happy, because trying to push a car like this onto that tilt trailer would have been a pain in the butt. But there she is, guys and gals. So this is video 1. I'm going to do a second video and show everybody after I get it cleaned what it looks like. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more tidy and all that. I've got some of the panels and stuff out because, again, I was just trying to get the majority of the crap out of it and clean it. The engine bay actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty good under the front. And again, I'll get that in the next video to kind of showcase it. But there she is. It's a pretty neat little car, I think. You know, back in its day, it was probably one of the cooler cars out there, I think. But that is going to be the project. I'll hopefully, the Carmen Ghia, I put the Carmen Ghia up for sale. Well, I haven't really put it for sale. I put it kind of off, best offer, and boy, I've got offers all over the place on that thing. And I didn't really think it was going to bring that much kind of excitement, but I guess a lot of people are really interested in these Carmen Ghias. I got a guy from the East Coast. I got a guy from the Midwest. I got a guy down here, so it's kind of close to us in Texas. And then I just got another call from a gentleman in California who seemed pretty interested too. So I don't know. One of those guys is probably going to end up with a cool old Carmen Ghia. But this is what's in the Enduro America shop today. I don't know what I'm thinking on all these projects. I guess the tires too. I'll get a set of tires put on it once I get her going, because these tires are pretty weather cracked. They hold air and everything, but they are in really rough shape. I would not even think about selling this car with tires like this on it, because I would not want anybody driving on the road with tires that are that bad, especially with my family on the road. But there she is. If you guys have questions, comments, I was going to see if anybody's watching these videos, what do you think about putting a lift in the shop here? I'll put a picture of the shop up right here so you can kind of see. It's a decent sized space. I'd easily be able to put a lift in. But it'd be kind of nice to get some feedback on that. I don't really know what you guys think or feel about that. There's underneath there. I had to hose all this out too. It was pretty gross, and it still needs to be wiped out and detailed. But pretty clean otherwise. I mean, everything else looks pretty good. But yeah, I mean, pretty unbelievable. A car with only 55,000 miles on it looks this rough. There's paint scratches and scrapes, and it looks like somebody keyed the side over here. But I'll get it out in the daylight after we get it cleaned, which might be a couple more days. It might take me a couple days to get this thing tidied up. But we'll buffer out and get some of the dents out and take a look at it then. Get some tires on it, fuel pump, all that good stuff. So again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see video 2, go ahead and like and subscribe.